Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skip to school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me a pop out of morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rest keep me up on the podium.
You gotta picture me. Send me calling. Ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to Dustin? Yeah, latex on my. Go clean my crown. They don't make a sound. Money goes on me. White paint on my toes. When I send a new ray alert, don't be mad. Jumping in the bed, then I switch to the ghost like who's you? Remember this face, cause I'm that you gon' lose too. Dripping in ice. You looking at you. It's squad goals win. Are you pretty like no?
I never anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Number 17, the deep return man.
The final play. Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, Hawk. Tight end right. Tight end right. Spurs.
Four down. Check.
Let's just do me.
Welcome back to last year's #1 pick. This is Dalvin Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
Long day. Oh, it's going to be a long day, fellas. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Watch tight end. Hey, four down.
First down here. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here we go. Yellow.
8-2 is my
Second down, Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Single.
Play fake. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Uses the spin. Oh, good agility by Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb with a return of 102 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
There we go. That's it.
If they force the punt, they score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. First possession resulted in a punt. What is Mr. Davis predict?
I'm looking forward to seeing what they had down on their play sheet, because most teams start with that script, so-called script, about things they want to do. Some of those plays are used to probe, and some of those plays are used to attack. I think they're going to try to attack on this possession.
All right. Let's see what happens. Will they attack? Cousins. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long. Looking out of the gun, Cousins. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and that'll make it third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. The quick beat by Jackson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Over. I got it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers being chased out left. He's going to hit a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays.
On the ground. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
Rhino. Come on. Yeah, buddy. That's how you hit. That's right. Watch tight end. Tight right. 3 down.
Yellow. Ready, sit in there. Yellow.
Second down. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Hoko, over here.
Hey.
Trying to pick up the interception from the last drive here. Look to throw. There's the first NFL catch for a name to remember. Academy is St. Brown. 23 yards on the play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful when you're playing against a quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive back, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Single.
It's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, it's complete. And Adams has it complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy that has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Now it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year.
That's fine.
In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
4 down.
No.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Score!
The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business side catching it once he got over the stripe. Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
That's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. And you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Sure. Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Show an 8.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
Proper behavior is expected from all of our stadium guests.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
They to Cook. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Boom! What I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Hey, check, Mike.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Brandon, you know how we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan? That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
All right, now
This
here we go.
offense finding its legs
Yellow,
now.
yellow,
Here's
yellow.
another 1st and 10.
Tight to the right. Move. Hey, guys, check me out.
Cousins now the throw on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down.
That's right.
Sacked back at the 46. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man is Amara Darbo complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an aerial game.
Now Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Clay Matthews in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
So don't say nothing.
That's the play fake. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Here's Matt Weil now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, check 26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this... And got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
Hey, check 26. No.
1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 44. Yards.
Let's go, come on.
First and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
Even. 4 down. Even.
SOS. Yeah, Liz. Where y'all going? SOS. Get up.
Here's Rogers. And he fires one incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the
Check
wayside on that one.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3.
Let's go.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one.
Let's go, come on.
I'll go back to the drawing board with that call.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal.
3 down. Deuce.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yeah, Liz.
4 down. Check.
From the gun, it's Rogers. And he's got it.
Touchdown.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Flag.
First down, here's Cousins.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go
And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
What you just saw there, first round talent, second year, even more success.
Great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, if you're going to that portion of the sheet, big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Right there. All day,
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you want to go backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an eye on them.
And they certainly have kept him on their toes. That's why they haven't had. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Army. Yeah, Liz. Take the backer. Jumbo! 34.
First down, Rodgers.
Rabbit.
Now he's going to go up top. Over. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers.
Let's go.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling in the final seconds of the first half.
Let's
And the Packers are pouring it on. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. The extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Who?
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time
positive.
we have to leave the booth.
Twist. Strong right.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
That's
First
fine.
play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Tight left. 3 down. Watch out.
Hoka over here.
Hold the line.
Second down, it's Jones. He finds some open field here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Check. 42's the mic. Check.
Gun.
42's the mic. Man, that's trash.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well.
Hurry up.
Strong right. 3 down.
Hey, where y'all going?
You.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Tight right. 4 down. Look out for number 30.
Green 19th and under.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers continue to roll. That's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth for the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. A lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Odd. 5 down.
They run it for the first time to the backup Murray. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Yellow.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's got to complete to Stephon Diggs.
Here we go.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark. Able to drop him for a loss of 12, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Matt Weil now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great
I think that they would, because if they were confident.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Anthony Barr. Able to drop him for a loss of 4. So after the sack, he's 2nd and 14.
Kid 33, kid 33.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tight end right, tight end right.
Fire up that run with Dalvin Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Rhino.
4 down.
Action. Cousins. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Mike Daniels in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Move.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's going to go down again.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, that only just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Fielded at about the 28. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Hey, where y'all going?
4 down.
Back to norm. Move 58 to the on.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Box it.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, check 26.
Hey, watch the slant.
Yeah, Liz.
Right there. 54.
Yeah, Liz.
Mike.
No.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Rodgers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Move 58 to the on.
Rodgers again now. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Keep getting busy.
Aaron
They
Rodgers
can't
on
stop me,
fire,
son.
his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers are pouring it on. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working.
Now a play fake here on first down. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Black.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Yellow. Ready, sitting there. Yellow.
Cousins. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Clay Matthews in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
All right,
Cousins
here we go.
with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
They go play action. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Nick Perry with a pick. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
We got 3 down, 3 down. Shift! Watch the shift!
They start the drive with Cook. Look at this. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
That's it.
Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
Let's go.
Double tight. 3 down, 3 down.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I see you, boy. I see you. We got double tight.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And It's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
It's taken to the 26. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you know, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know what it is to get a shutout. Protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Check. Let's go. Mike 42. Mike 42. Scat 300. Scat 300. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Over.
Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right.
Watch the run.
And left side here, it's Graham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Back to Norm. Hey, yeah, Liz.
Now 1st down by Jones.
No.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check. Lucky. Check, nickel. Back to Norm.
Rodgers throwing here.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Trying to improvise. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. Dropping into the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, he's just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. They went for the big play. He was unable to complete it.
The throw is Rodgers. Steps away to his left. He's got Adams on the hookup. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
And what an